I have everything. I don't wanna be a lonely fool.
All right, I'm checking to make sure. All right, TikTok is live. YouTube is live, so I can close browsers. We are good to
Pete, you
go.
ever give a man oral sex on the game before?
Wow. You're gonna have me have some more filters up in this
Exactly.
thing. Yeah, knowing that I have to have like filters going for the special one. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick chat announcement to um my viewers because that's just the right thing to do. Which does mean I need to go back into here. We are just continuing our run from yesterday. That way that they know. And then we are just, ooh, typo, continuing our run from yesterday. All right. I have us on private. Let's see if I can. I've come up with some new features for my phone. All right, stream it up. Go to gaming. I need to make sure that the only sources on the vert is the right ones. It is. So we're going back to lobby, y'all. And now, because of when you ditched, I don't know if the money is still the same. Because like I dropped the money and was talking to a bot. Because remember, we're gonna want razor wire. Let me go ahead and include my audio for you. Well, it's like an extra browser source, and until I know everything is super stable, let me look at our. Oh, I'm gonna throw a windfall just because of how much. Bro, all the money that I had collected is gone. $1,838. Because remember, I dropped you 1,700 from that cost of avarice.
So,
Yeah, I didn't know you had left, so I went and bought razor wire and
it's okay.
stuff.
I got you, Brokey. Don't trip. I got you.
Okay. All right, I've got my medical. I have got to get some
Pretty, come
shields.
in.
All right. I'm gonna level up the razor wire so they're a little bit more effective.
You're up, everyone.
Dang. Broke. Brokey McBrokerson. Are you able to get some razor wire? Because right now we're
Uh,
sitting at just 2.
Take it.
that's all I got.
That's really gonna give me. Yeah, that's it. Well, that's 1, 2, 3 razor wire right there. Let me get rid of my trauma. At least partially.
Once the fighting starts, it's easy to get
All
fed.
right. Let's get this going. And remember, I do not have down in front.
Oh, trust me.
Savar's our best bet. Easy to defend.
Ugly tchotchkes. Alright, here comes the fun of trying to drop. Dang it.
Look there.
Man, get your
Alright,
old ass
one
off my team.
reservoir down.
I'll take it.
Man, that's some music. I'm just out here cleaning out.
You're good, because I have to try and carefully drop.
Yeah, that's what I did. I had slipped down. I should have stayed up there actually.
I've got the last piece. Don't forget the tchotchke and shit.
I forget the what?
I got the tchotchke. An extra molly. That's what's up. It's on you.
Intel over here.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, I'm gonna start transporting razor wire.
Alright, I'm just taking it out of the way. Taking out the guys.
Leftovers.
And I'm gonna get some music playing.
You taking everybody out. Alright, you should have it clear.
Coming in with the second razor wire. And then I still have a lockpick.
I'll take the car.
I wish we could pick up these barrels. That'd be so cool.
For you.
I typically throw them over.
No, I'm talking about the barrels.
Alright, boss.
Okay.
Alright, I have to go back for the curse key.
Anyway.
I'll place the wire for that extra bleed.
Peace. I'm about to be quiet for like five minutes because my shit's going dead. I'm just gonna put on charger real quick. So by the time we finish this level, I'm gonna be back, but I can still hear you.
I
Oh wait, maybe I can sit with it on the charger.
Gimme.
Hold on.
okay, I have shields. Don't break. Perfect. Oh wait, yeah, we have a box. Don't break. Nice. What are you? No. Free intel.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Alright.
You and me against the world? I like our odds. Shotgun over here. I'll take now. Always dependable hand. Knew I liked you for a reason. A barber nearby.
Damn, a lot.
I don't really have many options for placement. I just don't have enough razor wire. I'm hoping we come across some more.
I'll take a peek in this car. Gimme.
Ammo over here.
You took the damnation, didn't you?
You wanted it for your bleed, right?
No, I don't because of
I've had worse.
No, I was just making sure because it was kind of hard for me to give up my baby right here, but I love me a good damnation.
Hell here. Time to smarten up.
But yeah, let me. It's still charging. Hold on.
this is like attack. You bastard. Alright, I gotta check the back.
Anything in this car?
Just a couple of scratches. You're going
There's some armor. I think I hit up every piece of intel just about. Yeah, I'm not sacrificing my stamina.
extra ammo if you're interested.
Alright. This is about as defended. I'm gonna move my mollies here.
Molotov here.
Yeah, I needed this. Could you use this? Take it. Always count on me.
Alright, I've got all my mollies set up. right, I'm ready. Are you gonna be right there? I kind of chose a bad place for all my fire. Well, there's a second curse key. I'm in. That went fast. Phone fell. Oh, the phone really fell. I'm still here on camera. I'm just bent over. I don't see this being a super long stream. I'm already medicated. It's late. I'm just saying I don't see this being a super long stream because I've already taken my meds. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting an hour or two in, but we can do like a bunch of hours tomorrow. Maybe do one today and then just really make up some time tomorrow. But I do need to test out some of my other. What you want to do a stream where we like educate on some fixes? Well, we can stream the tweaking. That would be an educational tweak. So I'll keep mine live and we'll turn it into an educational. Yeah, let's finish this level and then we'll do an educational veer. So both of us stay live and we can kind of do some educational where I help you out. We can discuss your goals and I can discuss some stuff that can help you like next level. I don't know if you've watched my stream since the past 2 days, but the chain. But it was a lot of work, a lot of plugins recommended. But I'm kind of feeling a new addiction to Back for Blood. I'm not gonna lie. Have you shopped? I don't know if I want to broke myself out for another slot. F it. I want another Molly. But I'm noticing Buckshot Bruiser don't really even heal, so I've made alterations on like a lot of builds. Shotgun build. I have a Speedy Gonzalez and SMG build. I have a couple of builds to build. One being a stun pinata, throwing a bunch of like accessories. You ready? Apparently, I am not close enough to the door. I gotta, oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button again. Do we have a flash? Oh, you're all the way up there. I'm gonna fall back to where you are. Stay up there, stay up there, stay up there. All right, we can come out now. Dang, we didn't even open up the door and he came out. Ain't that something? And remember, this is a bunch of fake snitches. All right, I'm gonna try and find the heifer. Oh, that's not cool. Non-fake snitch. Oh man. Dang, they hit me hard. Reach. And I definitely have a fun one where deaths are intentional. Because it boosts us. Y'all making it hard for me to kill anybody. I'll accidentally. Fall back. Bleed. Dang. See, this is what I mean. I'm all the way back here. We did get separated AF. Is our money down? Oh no, he dropped bombs. What, that explodes? And this is empty. Birds. I don't trust your dead body. Hey, we got our box over here. And a reload. Another anchor. Pop this nurse. Um, Catching up. Oh, hang all up in the mix of it. Begging to be shot. We got a cabinet. I'm already kind of healed up, so Let me heal on that. Fake snitch. Don't touch your dead body. Oh, I got one of our boxes. There's a AA-12, but this is not the build for it. Really? No, you're good. Got another molly. I can't see. All right, I'm gonna come out. All right, where's my box? You got it? You got the, yeah, you got the box. Okay. Oh my God, I don't remember this jump. Oh my God, it's been so long. No. Did they patch it? Might be thinking about a different map. Oh dang, I had a reuse on that. Thought you had grabbed it. I see it. What, have we checked in here? No. You know I'd be checking, bro. Oh, hell no. You gonna fuck me up. All right. All right. I'm gonna do one more check. Make sure we didn't miss anything. All right. All right, y'all. Oh, I did that all on the wrong screen. My apologies. I am like totaled. So I know I said that we're continuing where we left off, but we had a discussion. So we're about to switch this to education time. I need to pull us out. All right. I'm going to also post this to my TikTok. This is a short one. Like, I should be having an hour. Well, oops. Depending on how long this goes. All right. So I'm going to keep the game kind of going. But I'm going to put us in lobby along with a marker. And so this is going to chat. I have to get to know what his problems are. And I just realized something might be missing here. I didn't realize that was missing there. Just checking to make sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
much,
here. All right. So we are going to go ahead and start with what he needs. So I'm assuming you're still planning on sticking with just Twitch and you're not trying to branch to multi. Or are you actually wanting to go to multi? You gonna join me in the multi? Pretty much I need to know your needs.
Peach, you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, no, my bad.
I'm streaming, but this is the behind the scenes education setup situation stream now. And I'll let my viewers know that that's what's going on. In fact, I might even hide the game. And this is turning into a just talking session.
Yeah, I'm just looking at something. Hold on 1 second, please. I'm just looking at something on my OBS.
Okay. Again, like I said, I need to know your goals. I can use this page to write and pull out a pen. I need to know what you want to expand to and what are your struggles.
Why would I be targeted?
Yeah, because
Struggles.
this account can't receive
And
messages
then
because they don't allow new messages requests from everyone. Oh my lord. Huh?
Can't believe I sold out of those.
okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm beeping everywhere. So, let me know when you're ready to talk.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just looking at some missing files that my OBS has been sending me, so I'm just looking at something real quick.
All right, fill me in.
Yes.
Because yes is so an answer. Ooh. I'm gonna have a little music playing for my own entertainment. I just have to kind of, oh, that's too low.
Hey, got any spare rounds I could have?
I can't help you.
Are you still having mic struggles?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm letting my shit charge. It says it's almost done chargeable. I can take it off the plug.
Gonna need to do another inventory soon.
No, I mean streaming wise. I'm assuming we're doing streaming troubleshooting right now,
Yeah, that's
right?
what I'm about to do. But I'm looking at some missing files. That's on my thing real quick.
Missing files.
Yeah, I got missing files. Real quick. Hold on. I'm trying to check it out. Hold on.
They're never gonna figure security perimeter in this range.
Oh, I didn't even post that. There we go.
Less than nothing if they get themselves killed. Hey, by the way, all those crates they recovered were intact. No leaks. Can you believe it?
All right.
I need to create my wish list. I will say there is a spot, you guys, that is a great troubleshooting spot. To access it, you go to view and you go to stats. And there's some important bits there. Part of it can tell you if you need to drop your frames per second, because if showing as you're streaming less than what you're set to, that means you need to change it to what it's actually able to perform. Your CPU usage, mine's at 4%. It's between 5 to 4, a max of 6. You need it to be 30% or less, or you're gonna have problems. But again, if your frames per second is dropping, then you need to change it to be at that more appropriate level. So like my frames per second that I have set up is 60. Technically across all of them. If mine said 30 in the stats, that would mean I need to drop to 30 because 60 is too much of a push and it's overloading my encoder. And then there's two areas that can turn red. One is frames missed due to rendering lag and skipped frames due to encoding lag. You never want to see those red. The frames missed due to rendering lag is how much is in the frame.
They listened. They told them.
And skip frames, whether it's for rendering lag or encoding, need to be white. The skip frames, it deals for encoding lag, is your GPU and uploading. I'm informing the stream right now since you're not talking.
Yeah, me too.
That area will also tell you if you are having drop frames due to your network speed. That's going to be right below. It'll say stream live drop frames network. Under that, it'll tell you, okay, you're struggling because your internet upload speed is not enough to handle what you're trying to put out. It will also show your total data output and your bit rate. So like right now, my bit rate is above 6. But nothing is in the red. Down at the bottom, there's no drop frames. And everything is green in OBS as far as the internet bars.
Yeah.
And everything matches. Also, for the people that are console players, and you're using a capture card to stream through OBS, you want for that source to match the same frames per second as your stream. You want the resolution to match as well, because that can take its toll. Another tidbit, if you have a screen resolution like your monitor, PC, whatnot, that's high, you can set it to that, but you're gonna wanna output a different, because not all platforms can handle a higher resolution. So your output canvas needs to be less. And so, give me a second so I can tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, I know.
You will have to do a downscale filter. The best one is the Lanco's Sharpen Scale 36 samples. Now, right now, just to make things easy, mine are the same. Even though my screen resolution is higher, yeah. Now, when you are doing multiple platforms, you do have to consider your bitrate max. So, because the encoder is sending, even if it's the same encoder, it's sending information at different levels and it can overload it. So you want to figure out the max amount of encoder, not encoder, bit rate that your GPU can handle, that your internet upload speed can handle, and kind of evaluate from that. Verticals, don't believe the BS that all your verticals should be at like YouTube. They'll say, oh, put your YouTube shorts at 10,000. Most people are looking at TikTok and YouTube shorts on phone screens, and they cannot handle that upload speed and bit rate, so it'll freeze it up. I recommend 6,000 max for your verticals. I sometimes fluctuate with TikTok because I am able to go to a higher bit rate on it, but I currently have it dropped to 6,000. But I can sit here, and I've done it before, and just fine. Have it at 8,000. Kick, I have it 8,000. Oh, I got a nice little TikTok alert.
I heard it.
Nice little love. Nice little love. I actually have my green platform at 8,000, which is its max. For the blue common one, do not exceed 8,000 if you are allowed to go higher. If you're not allowed, 6,000 to 7,500. And then my YouTube, I actually dropped it recently to 8, but I have oftentimes run it at 10. Wow. My preset changed to speed. I can't believe that. I typically, because I'm running to 4 platforms instead of quality, I like balanced. I can't believe everything switched to speed on me out of nowhere. And I'm just pretty much filling in some air while information air. While he gets his stuff together to tell me what he needs. Ooh, my custom left. For people that are running, oh, my custom is completely missing. For people that are running AMD encoders, you can include a custom, there it is, in the AMF/FFMP options. They tend to really help with those B-frames because, well, you don't have NVIDIA, you don't have 2-pass. So it can be helpful, but beware. It can put strain on your GPU. I have found, whoa, that is supposed to be at 1. I see some things changed. But this whole entire time, I have been running and I've done this on multiple occasions. Whoa, wow, I am surprised I did not get errors, considering a lot of stuff changed. As far as my keyframes go. Browser sources. If you have too many browser sources, it is going to impact. So for people that like to hit up multiple platforms on top of having a bunch of browser sources that show for everybody to see, if you do not have a desktop and you're wanting to do vertical and horizontal, it's controversial, but I say ADOM multi-suite because it has a built-in multi-chat for the purple platform, the red platform, and the green platform. So that's one less browser source.
Big mama.
It has a built-in, hold on, I'm finishing my education lesson. It has a built-in output for you to go ahead and, you know, select your start and stop. And it has a built-in title updater. Now, for people that are doing a vertical to the special super gifters, nice pretty symbol, black symbol platform, I do use a browser source for that chat, and that's Tickfinity. So ultimately, I have one docked browser source, and then I have 1, 2, 3 browser sources for my horizontal, and I have the same for my vertical. A lot of those are tied to StreamerBot. StreamerBot, godsend as well. I love StreamerBot. I'm still new to it. Also, for newbie streamers, especially if you're a console player, because you're a console player, you're not mouse and keyboard, you're rocking this, right? And you see all these people with stream decks, and a stream deck is amazing. But there are mobile, let me get this closer, mobile stream decks.
I love StreamerBot.
I know that's kind of blurry, I'm sorry. Now, I chose to think ahead of time, and I went with the Elgato mobile app because I'm eventually going to, high likelihood, get the main piece. But I connect it to the computer and use my phone or even my tablet. You can even, there's a lot of things you can do, and I utilize that. Vertical platforms, I have a lot of source clones per game. I can use that to turn off whatever clones so that you're not seeing unnecessary information on my verticals. It helps me with my switching scenes. I even have set up, and for those of you on my other one, battery is trying to do me, my phone. I even set this up. You're about to get my question of the day that was from yesterday. Boom. All I had to do was click a button on my streamer deck. I can use it to take screenshots. I have hotkeys that I've tied to it, and I can use it for clips I just haven't gotten there. Markers. So that's kind of like a budget way. And if you get the actual, there's the free version of the app. I did the lifetime paid because it's like a bunch of them. And it's like a one-time payment for the rest of my life. So I felt like that was a long-time worthwhile investment. Might as well.
Wow, business is good today.
Eventually, I'm going to get a standalone mic. And I'm probably gonna use my non-webcam. I might even upgrade. I don't know yet. I found out that there's these tiny PCs. And that kind of got me. But I might also, I learned about this. So for people that are struggling because they want to capitalize on the purple platform's enhanced broadcasting options for 2K and horizontal and vertical format, but your GPU don't match. You could have a new computer, but it's a laptop and the GPU don't fit. You can get an external GPU to attach to it that does fit, and then you'll meet the platform requirements. So, little research I did there. Little bit of wisdom that I can pass on from my lack of sleep hours of research and getting creative. So, by now, he should have the information I need to help him. And then I'm gonna show y'all some cool stuff that I did. It's just some tips and tricks to get around some stuff. All right, so we're gonna revert to him. What is your struggles right now? Rue? If you're talking, you're muted.
Oh no, I was running some tests in my studio mode.
All right, well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna move on to another tip. All right.
I am so baffled.
So there are a lot of OBS plugins that make life amazing. So take for instance here. Now the special little platform that has a black symbol, well, it's a black background, but a really pretty symbol. It has a lot of rules. You cannot have any stagnant screens. So I got creative. And so this isn't a stagnant screen. You've got my webcam. If the game was not sitting here saying controller unplugged, you've got visual of the game. It's small. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hide something because I've used some source clones. So, what is visible right now? And I'm gonna do it to both of y'all. So you're gonna lose some visual. There is a gradient source. I added a glow and shadow. These are plugins. And then I did a source clone of my webcam so that I could do a mask, a glow, and a shadow. Placed it within the gradient. Did the same thing for my capture card game, but that one I did a 3D effect as well as the other stuff, which is what's giving me these views. Now we've all seen lobby, right? But as you'll see, there's that gradient again. And then there's the gameplay. For my other ones, gradient. But it gives you a multicolored background. Gameplay, source clone. Now for my peeps that are streaming on verticals, you're gonna be using a lot of source clone and you're gonna create masks. I would also recommend adding a shadow to make those masks pop. The importance of the mask is you actually want to blow up the game to fill it up, because viewers want to really see what's going on. But when you do that,
ouch,
life bars, maps, you know, what all the tools you're using are missing. That's where that mask comes in. So you do a source clone of pretty much your capture card or your game capture. Then you add your mask and filter, name it whatever game, and you literally can crop that and shorten it and place it
I
where you
can
want
see it
and
again.
do it over and over and again. Me personally, because I link my scenes, I have every game in. And then this is again where we're gonna go to lobby, where my streamer deck comes into handy. Because I need life easy. So, depending on the game I'm playing, I can go ahead and open up and I can show and hide. I'm gonna move it in closer. It's hard to do it with this camera. It's a little blurry, sorry. But I can show and hide those source clones so that you only see what's relevant. Again, stagnant screens, right? Well, guess what? I don't have a stagnant screen for my stream ending soon because I've got a camera. I've got the game showing. I've mentioned this before, but we're not supposed to be away from our camera for more than 15 seconds. Well, this is the one and only time. I'm gonna mute my mic. The one and only time that I will use my phone as a webcam. So, you know, things happen.
Okay, so I'm making some
You
type of
gotta clean
progress
up
over here.
something. You need to grab a snack. If you have dogs, you need to let them outside. Well, guess what? I have to step away. This is an example. Okay? It's not a stagnant screen. We've got gameplay.
Okay, let's see.
And I ain't stepping away from the camera for 15
Oh, yeah?
seconds. But now I'm doing my walkabout. Oh, wait. Please. You can also take this opportunity to show off a little bit.
I wanted this to make it sound
Camera's
better.
flipping. Yeah. Gameplay. Look, and I ain't stepping away from the camera for 15 seconds. Now I'm doing my walk. Hey, don't play. I don't need to open my pull up files. It's taking a second to flip. Okay, so we're coming back. You see, but you don't see. 'Cause it's not one to flip right now. But I'm gonna end it.
They
So,
call me you.
let me go back to lobby. So, like, when I need to let the dogs, you know, go ahead and use the restroom, I can go ahead and do that. I've met my time limit of not being away from the webcam for 15 seconds.
Why is this?
And I'm on taking care of my animals and kind of, you know, do a walkabout. Hey, let's say you need to touch grass. You've been streaming for like hours. You can do a walkabout. Do not, for the love of all that is holy, use your phone webcam for an entire stream, let alone hours. It is going to overheat. It is going to damage your phone. It is going to damage your, reduce your battery. Again, I use it as a workaround so that I can keep the stream going. I'm not breaking rules and stuff like that. So, cool little ideas. I have attempted with the OBS Stream Elements SEI. It is very glitchy. I also am not very fond of how the sources are when you put them in for the vertical format. Certain ones it doesn't remember, so you're kind of re-adding the same exact source, and then it's just labeled 1, 2, 3. It nuts, just nuts. So, and last time I tried it, it was crash. So, if you can handle and you're not doing too many browser sources, then just add them multi-stream and add them vertical. But if your system tends to give you encoder errors, like right now, I'm going to 4 platforms. 4. If I were to do that, I would be having, on top of chat overlay, alerts, I would have 3 extra browser sources that just docks in OBS. One is a title updater that's already installed in the suite. One as a multi-chat. One to take care of my other platform chat. It's a lot of wear and tear. You gotta pick what's best for you. The suite has a little too much to it. I don't use every aspect to it. There's drawbacks, but ultimately my quality, drop frames, no encoder overload, it makes it worth it. So that's what I found, and that is with me looking at troubleshooting steps. All right, Rue, are you finally ready for us to focus on you, which can expand on some education steps?
Oh, I don't know.
Or am I going to go into some plugins?
I don't know. I'm already working on mine. I found it. Hold on, trying to see if I can hear myself.
All right. While he's working.
Well, I need your assistance too because I'm trying to see if I can hear you.
Well, I'm going to keep talking. Plugins I recommend that really take it to a whole nother level. We've already talked about for if you're going to more than one platform. 3D effect. That is how I'm able to change certain things, angles.
Oh, I fixed it.
I use cloud closed captions because I want for those that are hearing impaired to be able to have closed captions. Also, for those that do not speak English, they can utilize that with a browser source. And I'm going to turn him down a bit because right now what I'm talking about is no offense to him. Anyway, they can use a browser source to translate that. I showed you Gradient. That is a plugin. Another good one, if you're really wanting to get complicated, is called Move Transition. And it allows for you to, like, when you do certain things, it moves your sources around. It's complicated. I haven't played with it yet. I've already mentioned it. Source clone. Source clone is a great, amazing thing. If I had made the camera effect or this effect that you're currently seeing on the screen for my gameplay to straight up the main source, that means it would look like that no matter the screen. So I created source clones to make alterations so that the original looks good. Also advanced masks. That is
Maybe
how
that
I'm able to
was.
change the shape. I have composite blur. Not really used it yet, but it is useful.
That means it will look like that no matter. So I created make alteration.
All right. I'm muting him, and so I can hear him here, but I'm muting him for y'all because it's just going to be confusing. All right. Then there's plenty of plugins, and they're so easy, honestly. The stroke glow shadow. That is how I'm able to create a glow effect and a shadow effect. And then I also have this OBS noise. You want to kind of do a compressor so that you don't blast away. Sometimes, especially with the keyboard, if you're doing a lot of typing, you want to do an audio filter so that that isn't picked up as much. And also, you might want to deal with the white noise coming from your computer. Another one that is, oh, that's interesting that you're saying that's missing when I have it. Another one that I use because one of my services is extremely stricted on language, and that is the I think it's called Clean Sweep. Give me a second. Yeah, Clean Stream. So if you're watching me and you hear a bleep, that means that a word that could get me blocked, banned, a video taken down has been stated. So I'm bleeping it out. Now, I have learned that if you are stringing them like crazy, it can kind of glitch out. I use it on my personal mic, and I use it on my game audio because, yeah, I'm taking care of making sure that inappropriate language is not being passed on from me, but I can't control what somebody else says. But if I have that nice, pretty little source, well, if they say something that is inappropriate, it's bleeped. You do have the option to do that it's just quiet. I feel like it's more comforting to have a bleep because a viewer knows there's a bleep, something was said that needed to be bleeped out rather than did something happen? Is it the internet? Is it the stream? It just went quiet for a second. I missed a word. You can add more words to it. So I have a phrase that I'm pretty sure would not be liked. I added it. There's certain things that even though we don't promote the use of, they get mentioned. So it's bleeped. One of the things that gets bleeped when I play this particular game, and exactly, it's because I like to use my own terminology.
Peach, we got a brawl.
So, I got a sports bra on. What you talking about? All right, so they're
My
called
options.
Molotovs, but I like to call things sometimes what I want. I didn't mean to throw that. I just meant to have it in hand. All right. So it's called a Molotov. You will never hear me call it Molotov. Now you're about to hear a bleep. Because what I call it is in relation to something that would be blocked. I call it Molly. And that is because I have shortened the term Molotov. One I did not worry about, grenade. I don't ever call them grenades. I call them nade. So I had to protect myself. But sometimes it's not necessarily that something is inappropriately mentioned, but you will still hear a bleep because those terms are related to things inappropriate. And I'd rather be on the safe side than sorry. So that's just some plugins, some really, really good plugins. It can really take things to another level. Another recommendation, if you're like kind of struggle busing your scenes, if you notice the image is just a flat image. I tried having an actual video image. It takes more of a toll. It really does. It takes a toll. It looks cool. It looks great. But when you're going to multiple areas, you're talking about a toll that's extra. It's about quality. So you got to figure out what's going to work for you to reach your audiences with good quality. So I turned them from video to just an image. It matches my brand because I'm about some dragons. And you see a lot of purple up in there because, well, purple is one of my colors, hence my gradient being purple. Have you figured out part of your struggles? So you're doing mic problems. All right. So now we're going to go into microphone troubleshooting. 1. You have to know what your microphone is that OBS is using. I know what mine is. Mine is my laptop. I know, boo, but it's what I got. I'm slowly been building up. I also know how far away I am from it. And I have my audio mixer set a certain way. I also know I'm louder than my Xbox and everything. But there are times that could blast home too. So I keep everything below the yellow so that nothing is blasting your eardrums. But I am close to my mic. If you are further away from your mic, you're going to need to turn that dial up and you're going to need to adjust your game capture, or in our case, because we're console players, our capture card audio down so that they compensate and equal out. And that's all in the audio mixer. And there's a little dial that goes up and down. And you can literally see, like, as I'm talking, I know I'm so loud because I'm so close that the bar reaches almost up to red. But I have it capped to where it cannot go that high for you to hear. Whereas only if he's screaming or something super loud is going on does the Xbox actually cap up that high. But I still keep it to where it cannot cap that high. Again, I'm close. My laptop has a built-in microphone. I'm right here in front of it. I'm close. But if I was way back there, I would have to turn that up, that dial up, so that I could be heard more. And I honestly don't recommend it. It's better to be closer to your mic than to be further away. But to know your distance, you have to know what your mic is set to. There's 2 ways to include your mic. You can include your mic as straight up a source. I have my mic in the settings. So I went to settings, audio, and where it says mic aux, I chose specifically my microphone of my laptop. That's how I know exactly what my microphone is. Ruthless, have you figured out what your microphone is? If you're talking, you're quiet.
I'm close to it.
Okay. So you're close to it and you figured out what your microphone is. Is that what you're telling me? When you talk and you look at the audio mixer, does that green bar go past the yellow part of that whole mixer? So you're close to it and you figured out what your is that what you're telling me?
What was my other one I put out?
When you talk. Sorry, I'm quiet. Look at the audio mixer. Does that
One, oh, 1, 2. That's peace. That's me talking. If I put that up there, 1, 2, 3, 4.
while you're talking, is that green going higher now?
Yeah, it's doing all that. I'm waiting for my stream to catch up so I can see what it sounds like.
Okay. Okay. An option instead of waiting for the stream, change it from you're gonna have echo, but you're gonna have echo anyway. In your advanced properties, instead of having it monitor off, have it monitor and output. While you're talking, is that green going higher now?
Yeah, it's doing all that. All right, let's see.
Okay. Now, for the Xbox. For the Xbox party audio, move that little white dial down.
Right?
I'm not playing music right now. I'm listening and I hear your stream coming back at me.
I'm trying. Yeah, I got it going. I got it turned up because I'm trying to hear the background.
An option instead of waiting for the stream, change it from.
Creed, stop. Creed, stop, boy. See, I still can't hear.
See, now I'm quieter.
You got music, right?
While you're talking, is that green going higher now?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I got it going. I got it turned up. I'm trying to hear the background.
An option instead of waiting for the stream, change it from.
Okay, okay. Okay. See, the only thing is, whenever you talk, it overpowers me and it puts you as the primary voicer.
That's why I'm saying, where it says Xbox Party, you need to turn the dial down.
Xbox Party.
Or whatever you have that source call for the capture card, turn the dial down. Your dial up, my dial down.
That's what I'm saying. I guess it's the capture card that's captured extra. What's the name?
It's capturing actual what?
That because when I'm listening to my stream, it sounds like doubles of everything. Like I can hear you in the background repeating everything for a secondary time, but I don't know where that secondary voice is coming from. I don't know what else is picking it up because my device is on microphone stream webcam, and so like even though I'm not talking, my me talking mic is still going up on the green.
That it sounds like you actually have
Yeah, I
two.
do.
Well, for one, if you're playing it back, it is going to pick up and play it back again because you're playing it from the stream.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
That's why I'm
I'm hearing
saying
that
in
voice, but I'm hearing another
OBS,
voice
do
behind it
monitor and
as
up.
well. Like you don't hear it on my stream?
I'm sticking strictly in my OBS.
See, it's doing like three different recordings. It's recording me 50 seconds, then it's recording us again in like 60 seconds. So it's playing the video in 6 seconds, and after that, it's playing it again.
How many inputs, how many sources of your mic is in there?
On my audio mixer, I only have three activated. That's me talking, Xbox, and mic auxiliary three.
Okay. What's in mic auxiliary 3?
Honestly, I don't know because when I turned up the DP, it's just bouncing on green, even though I'm not saying nothing.
Go to your settings
Settings.
and go to audio.
There.
All right. What is showing in mic auxiliary audio 3?
Mic auxiliary. Is that what it's supposed to say? Oh, mic auxiliary. It said digital audio interference. So it sounds like my capture card.
Okay. You need to disable mic auxiliary audio 3.
Done.
All right. Instead of having a source for your personal microphone, put your personal microphone as mic auxiliary audio as the first one.
Yeah, there you go. It says
That way you don't have to
it
keep.
says mic auxiliary audio, no number behind it, and I got it on microphone, my camera, Pro Stream Cam.
Okay. So now you should only have 2 audio sources in your mixer.
I still see three. I see mic, aux, me talking, and Xbox.
Okay. Do you have the me talking in your sources list?
Yeah, me talking is every time I speak, my mic is going up on the red.
And is the mic auxiliary going up?
No, because I have the DV thing all the way down. But if I turn it up, then there's another voice that's being picked up.
So in the source, remove the me talking.
So if I hit the I button, that doesn't take it away? Or just delete it?
No, just completely delete it. You don't need it.
Delete. All right, delete.
And do that on every scene that you have it. Because with you having mic auxiliary.
But if I turn it up. Oh damn, it sounds much better. So now I got the only global and Xbox now when it comes to my audio.
Exactly. And see, any scene that actually has my Xbox capture card in it, I do not have, which actually I do because it's the source clone. I could actually change that one.
Oh, so I can't even be heard on the stream now. Oh, there you go.
Do you
Hold on,
have,
there you go.
I was about to say.
Perfect. Now I can hear everything. I can actually hear my voice.
And I'm doing a slight adjustment because I just changed my source clone to.
There we
I
go.
hope
See,
I
that was the
didn't
problem.
just
The
mess
problem was
up.
I had like 3 different devices going at one time. There you go.
Yep.
Perfect. Now I can hear everything. I can actually hear my voice.
Can you be pal and grab me an extra set of bandages?
I don't think so.
Okay. I wanted to go in since I actually added the source clone of the
I had like 3 different.
Xbox. There it is. There we go. Okay. So that takes care of part of your audio issues. Sorry, I did not mean to have it on stream ending soon there for you guys. I was doing my own adjustment to make my life a little easier. There we go. All right. Volume wise, do you have the same volume issue now?
Oh no, everything sounds good on the what's the name now? Only thing is I'm just trying to see if, just trying to think of your voice again.
Sure.
So the audio struggle is taken care of. Any other struggles you've got going on?
Now, right now, I'm testing to see how far behind is my shit.
Audio.
Oh, there you
Check
go.
them out. Audio lag versus
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taken care of. Any other struggles you've got going on?
Now, right now, I'm testing to see.
Okay. You have a
Check
stream
about
lag.
audio lag versus
1, 2, 3, 4.
taken care of.
Oh yeah, it's probably like that because I don't have I ain't got the speed up thing because I was trying to slow down my bar rate.
No, there's something else. It's in the settings too.
Hey, how's it going?
Just give me a minute. Because you literally have a harder core stream delay. Oh, I'm streaming, so not like I can do much to see. But you have stream delay. Now I don't know, because pretty much oh, sorry. The stream delay is typically under the output, and it's latency. Okay, I don't see it there. No, it's under stream, and I can't scroll because I'm live right now. Because, like, I have mine on low latency. I mean, I do have a slight behind from what I'm saying versus what everybody gets. But if your audio matches the words coming out of your mouth, like if they see your mouth moving and the audio matches, you're good. A capture card is going to give delay unless you have one of those no delay capture cards. They're expensive. And then a lot of times there's just stream delay, period.
Well, one of the things was
And
my shit was back on it went back to simple on when it came to the output. I gotta put it back on advanced.
trying to remember where stream delay. See, and I'm multi, but there is literally a button that says custom stream delay. For all my other ones, I'm live, so my main, it should be under output, but I don't see it.
Oh.
Is it under audio? No, audio stream delay. But again, if when your mouth moves and the audio is going at the same time, you're good. I have a delay because I have a filter that needs to cause a delay to catch phrases to bleep them. So I have a delay. I've tried avoiding it. I've tried adjusting it. I can't. But what I'm saying, if you watch it back, it's behind what I'm doing and what I'm saying, and that's back before I was doing multi. Because that's just the nature of it. It's encoding and sending. There will be a delay. There's practically no avoiding that. But as long as your audio's kind of matched to where nobody's blowing out the other or making it to where you can't hear the important bits, it sounds like your audio is good. And your stream delay, your stream lag sounds normal. So what else you got going on? How have your dropped frames been today?
Had their third clean sleep in a row.
As we're going through troubleshooting now, this is a live one-to-one. You're still live right now, right? Bro.
Could I borrow a few coppers?
If you're talking, you're muted, bro.
Really?
That makes sense.
Yeah, if you're talking, you're muted, bro. I have a low percentage. Since we are doing a just talking right now, no, I'm gonna keep this going. I'm gonna go ahead and update y'all that I will be doing for my purple viewers. I will be doing my trailer probably tonight. I'm long overdue, but my trailer will be recorded tonight. If not tonight, I'm gonna record it when I'm actually dressed up. I might do that because I might be wanting to feel pretty for that one. today. There was a lot of unexpected in the morning. So yeah. Ruthless. You still there? Because I'm gonna be honest, things are getting boring. And I don't want to bore viewers. So if we're not troubleshooting anymore and you're disappearing on me, which it looks like you did, we about to find out. It shows he's in a party. He's just not in my game. Somebody else I didn't even know joined the party. Rue, if you're talking, you're muted. Well, this girl is a very tired woman. I plan on getting up in the morning. Hopefully, I'm gonna actually do some Arc Raiders play. But I just have to see how my man is doing. And go from there. And it's been a minute since I've actually gotten dolled up, so I'll probably doll up for it too. Unless I'm just too tired. But he's not talking. I've passed on a little bit of information for anybody that wants to undergo the complex journey of really reaching out. I'm still in the middle of the process because, well, flips. That's a step in my progress that I have to get to. But I get locked in. It's harder when you're console, I'll be honest. You're gonna be delayed on your chat if you're console because you're looking up at a TV and then eventually in a pause you get to look down at the PC and see, oh, somebody chatted. And I like to respond to my chat. Other things that I will pass on before I go. There is some pretty cool question of the day options that you can preset. I use StreamerBot for my question of the day. I also use StreamerBot for something new that's always in my title. And it's called What Up. Now, before I actually go live, I customize it so I only have it one time. And the way I set it up for me to post, no matter what kind of phrasing I want to use for it. But in my titles, you will see exclamation point, what up? Feel free at any point to type that in to the chat. It is going to update you on what's going on. Because there's chatter that's gonna hide things, because I try and post it so that you're aware from the jump. But if you come in late, you don't know what's going on, I try and give you kind of a hook that gives you an idea, but you're not getting a full scope. But if you exclamation point what up in that chat, you'll get a more detailed description so you're caught up, you understand what's going on, you're not at a loss. And yeah, so I highly recommend it, and that's why I put it in every title to promote its usage, because it just helps you. So please take advantage, and please feel free to answer questions of the day. I'm all about community here. I'm trying to come up with more creative ones every day, just like I've advanced to more creative titles. But those are some good tools I've learned for engagement. Eventually, I'm going to include some games during wait times to where my chat gets to get involved and we just all play a game together. Let's like look at this as more fun to come. It's an evolving journey. But with that, as you can see, my eyes are practically closed. Like, this is sleepy. I am officially gonna call it a night. For my gamer tag, peace. And I wish you all a good rest of your night and evening. And I'm gonna do a final post here of good night all. And I'm gonna come up into for my other one. And I'm gonna tell y'all night too. Everybody gets some love here. We all about some love.
Apparently, gas usage is way down this month. Lower than they thought.
Tomorrow should be a super long session, so look out for that. And also, once I start working again, I will have a schedule, and I will actually post a schedule. But because I don't have anything fixed, is why I don't have a schedule. It just would be a lie, and I ain't gonna do anybody like that. I'm all about some honesty.